INLA prisoners call for all-inclusive talks but vow continued defence and retaliation campaign. Murder hunt in Limerick after a man's body is discovered in a laneway. And report predicts big drop in unemployment but says inflation will threaten the boom. Good evening. INLA prisoners in Portlaoise jail say the organisation's political wing, the IRSP, should be allowed to take part in new all-inclusive talks in the north. They've described the current talks as a bogus process. However, the prisoners haven't called for a ceasefire. Instead, they've urged the INLA to continue to hold what they call its position of defence and retaliation.
While the INLA shot dead an off-duty RUC man in a gay bar close to Belfast city centre last May, security sources say the organisation is small and not capable of maintaining a prolonged campaign. At the same time, it's accepted that activities of the smaller paramilitary organisations could damage the peace process. However, the IRSP has been consulting the 41 INLA prisoners in jails in the north and in Portlaoise. After today's meeting, the Portlaoise prisoners said the movement always wanted to take part in a meaningful peace process which genuinely sought a resolution of the conflict. And if there was to be an all-inclusive dialogue, they would urge the INLA to support the party's entry into talks.
We want to see honesty from the British and Irish governments. We want to see honesty from the parties who are currently involved in this process. And we want them to have the honesty to turn around and say that this is a bogus process that has patently failed. And we want to see a new process being brought about, a process that everyone, that all the parties involved in this conflict can give their commitment to, and one which will see dialogue as the route and the only route to bringing about a resolution of the British problem in Ireland.
The statement made no mention of a ceasefire, and I asked Mr McQuillan if there was an unofficial ceasefire in operation.
We have encouraged them not to recommence what would be termed all-out aggression or all-out campaign, because we think it's important that we should be given the opportunity to try and engage and try and broaden the dialogue with a viewpoint to eventually bringing about a process that all people can get involved in.
There will be a huge